Hi there, we're Shadowclub and you're watching the Just Music Sessions.
Just Music Sessions.
I would describe the sound of Shadowclub as dirty, bluesy rock and roll. It's quite simple and it's just balls to the wall and it's in your face.
I think 2 years ago that description was like perfect for what we were doing, but I think now it's a mixture of that also with just a combination of time and experience and learning and playing and stuff. That's kind of, our sound has started to evolve and go in another direction, but it'll always have that kind of purity of that rawness and that blues rock and roll in it.
Over the past couple of years, we've opened for acts like Kings of Leon and Chevelle in the last 2 weeks, and we also opened up for Block Party. For me, one of the highlights was definitely opening up for Block Party, simply because it was in Newtown Precinct, and it's not really generally an area that buzzes the way it buzzed that night. And it was just an amazing sort of mix of people that came out that night. It was run really well, the vibe was amazing, and it was also amazing opening for Block Party. And then in terms of Kings of Leon, it was just incredible to play for such an enormous audience at the F&B Stadium in Cape Town. I think there was about 42,000 people, and that's the biggest we've ever played for, is Shadowclub.
I think some of the highlights of touring all over the country is that we get to go to tiny little towns and kind of gauge what people like there and just kind of experience playing to them for the first time, and that's always very rewarding.
What's cool is when we get to go to like a small town. We went to Welkom a few weeks ago and we played to, 60 people or something, but they were there for like music entertainment. So those kind of moments where you can really just play and people just really want to be entertained, like those are very gratifying.
Our live shows are full of energy, as they've always been. The mix between new and old songs is really interesting because there are those crazy, just like mad songs, and then there's also slower, more progressive, like ballady type songs, which they tend to fit very nicely into the set. So that mix is quite cool.
think we were very surprised by the success of Guns and Money. I mean, I don't think, we went into studio, we recorded the album like live and quickly. We didn't have any kind of expectation really. So whatever came and whatever's come the last 2 years, it's been, we've had open arms to everything.
Yeah, I think winning that summer as well was that's something personally that I never thought was going to happen.
I remember not quite knowing which song was really going to stand out for us. And I remember listening to Guns and Money for the first time on radio and just being blown away and not really believing that it was happening. And then Good Morning Killer coming out and then playing shows where people knew the words was really, really special.
I think it's the first time for all of us that we've been able to experience that kind of thing, like having a song on the radio. Like, we've all been in tons of musical projects in our lives, but it's never had that sort of feeling.
Yeah.
Has her breakfast in the morning with a coffee. I send him water from a distance in the kitchen. She knows I'm a lover. She knows I'm a killer. I have my breakfast in the morning with the curtains undone. I turn the lights out just to make sure she's still there. She knows. Cigarette smoking. I would to fire drift up the stairs towards the window. She knows I'm a lover. She knows I'm a killer. I have my breakfast in the morning with the curtains turned down. I turn the lights out just to make sure she's still there. She knows I'm a lover. I had my breakfast in the morning with the curtains turned down. I turn the lights out just to make sure she's still there. She knows I'm a lover. She knows I'm a killer. Sundown, I turn the lights out just to make sure she's still there. She knows I'm a lover. She knows I'm a killer. Oh, in the morning, this on the TV. My hands in full of water, my hands in fancy rubber lights. Thank you.
Dirt in the Rubble was a track that I completely forgotten about. I'd totally forgotten about it. And then we were in studio and I sort of started doodling it and I then started singing it and Isaac and Louis said, wow, what's that? And we started working on it. It was a song that I wrote when I'd gone to visit my dad on his farm, actually, and I woke up one morning and I just had this tune in my head, and I went to the guitar and I laid it down. I wrote the words for it within half an hour, and it's definitely one of my favorites in the new material. It's in terms of the lyrics, it's about a guy yearning for his lover who's lost out in the night. Out at bars and clubs, and gets into trouble, and so it's pretty simple. The idea is pretty simple, but the melody's also sort of got that grungy, very simplistic feel. It's just very beautiful, and the audiences that we played it to have had, given us a great response. And,
it was definitely a song that felt like immediately like a smasher.
When I thought that Dirt in the Rubble would be a smasher tune was when we were playing Brickfields at Carfax. I was looking down at the crowd, and there was this girl standing like right in the center, and her boyfriend's arms were around her, and they were singing the song. But the whole time they were singing the song, and this guy was kissing her neck and stuff, and she was just staring, Jock, singing the song. And then I knew that song was going to do well.
We sang it the other day at in Pretoria at
Park Acoustics.
Park Acoustics, and the first time I had a G string thrown at me, which was great.
Here we are, look sharp, hey, my baby's in trouble. Writhing in the dark, in the dirt and the rubble. It's the same damn predicament as before. My heavy heart could burn a hole through the floor. Sharp, hey, my baby's in trouble. Writhing in the black, in the dark, in the rubble. It's the same God-forsaken places before. My heavy heart could burn a hole through the floor. Superstition is in, friends in harmony. Warn against coming back and setting you free. In the heat of the night, look sharp, my baby's in trouble. Riding in the dark, in the dirt and the rubble. me my baby's in trouble.
I used to play All Aboard and worked on it as a solo sort of act, and then whipped it out in the studio, and we worked on that as well. And I love it because it's got quite a surprise in it. It starts off very, very soft, and it's very, very bluesy, and then it kicks into this rock and roll chorus, which is very loud, very in your face. And it surprises audiences, and you know that's coming, and it's a whole lot of fun playing it live.
Yeah.
But I also think it's a great song to listen to, so I think it's going to work well for the album.
It's a track that we love to open a set with because you can just see in the beginning it's got this cool groove, and you can just see like heads bopping up and down, and then it busts into like a massive chorus, which is wicked.
Vegas is a perler. You know how Vegas actually started? Was when I used to yawn this tune for some weird reason. So I'd go, but then when I yawn, I go, and then that's how like the like initial melody for Vegas started. So I kind of worked out this thing on the bass, and then we got into studio, and then that's how things go. It's just like there's a spark of
Genius.
creativity, and then when the three of us get together, we make what our sound is.
Vegas lyrically is about the old drinking days and jumping on a train
Good old
and
days.
getting rid of the life that you've sort of tried to, the life that I was in, the perfect white picket fence life, jumping on a train, busting open a bottle of whiskey and hitting a gambling spot and losing it all there, and then getting involved with someone that takes her back to your house and doesn't know that you're actually such a badass. And the chorus goes, you took me home, but you should have known better, running through the hills of the devil's sugar, which is obviously coke. And ain. Yeah, so it's about a character, I guess, for me now, because those days are gone, and it's a lot of fun to sing as well.
It's a lot of fun to play. Yeah.
forthcoming album, which will be our second album, has changed in terms of its maturity. I think we've got a lot more ballads on this album, and we didn't really have much time to write this one. You know, you spend a whole lot of years before you release your first album, then you've got a couple of months to work on the second one. And we threw ourselves at that, and we spent about 4 months every day in studio just writing and writing and writing, and we progressed musically, and we really tried to push the limits. So I think it's a lot more melodic, and the sort of the spheres that we go into are a lot more varied.
The music, I think, has its roots in rock and roll, but I think the sound has developed to something that is, like Jacques says, like it's maturer, it's more melodic, you know, great harmonies like happening, and I think that, yeah, we're just getting better at writing music slowly.
Quickly.